Here we import useRouter from NextJS for routing logic. We then define a layout map, which is an object that maps layout types to their respective layout components. We have three layouts here: public layout for public pages, auth layout for pages requiring authentication, and admin layout for administrative pages. Next, we define a layout wrapper component that takes in children props. This component uses the useRouter hook to access the current routing information. It then determines the desired layout type by calling the getLayoutType function with the current path name. We then retrieve the appropriate layout component based on the layout type from our layout map. If the layout type doesn't exist in the map, we fall back to a default layout. Lastly, we render the children within the selected layout component. Here's our getLayoutType function. It takes a path as an argument and returns the layout type based on the starting segment of the path. Paths beginning with admin return admin, auth return auth, and all others default to public. Now, let's switch to the custom_app.js file. We're importing our layout wrapper and using it to wrap the page component, alongside any past page props. This ensures every page in the application has the correct layout applied. Let's look at an example public layout component. It's a functional component that receives children props and renders them within a div with a class of public layout, along with a header and a footer for the public navigation and public footer respectively. And here's an example of a public page component that would render content using the public layout. Notice the use of React fragment to wrap multiple elements. We've also assigned a property layout type to the component for clarity, though the layout wrapper would default to public based on root matching.